So now I would be talking about few time wasters. So as you can see on the screen, I have listed some of the time wasters. So the first one is phone. Phone is a very essential part of our life. It is a very important electronic gadget. We cannot do without phone. It helps us in many ways. Yes, of course, we cannot live without phone, and it is very helpful as well. But sometimes when you overuse your phones, it kind of wastes your time. When you have something important to do and what you are doing is you are busy texting somebody, so in that case you are wasting your time. If you can text that person later on, and if you can just concentrate on your duties, then you can definitely complete your task first and later on use the phone or text a person. Next is social media. Yes, social media. Social media is a boon as well as a bane. If you are addicted to social media, then definitely that is going to harm you. That is definitely going to waste your time, and you won't be able to invest your time in something fruitful. Next is incessant preparation but no action. If you are continuously preparing for something but you do not see any result, if you do not find any kind of result, if there is no action, so then you are definitely wasting your time. And next is failing to say no to unrelated or unimportant tasks. So if you are not being able to say no to unimportant tasks, then this is going to also waste your time. If you invest your time in unimportant work, in something that is not related to you, something that is not going to, if it is not going to be beneficial for you, then that means you are investing your time in something that is unnecessary, that is not at all important, that is useless, and you are therefore wasting your time. Next is focusing on less important tasks. So if you have two tasks and one is very important which you need to finish first, and the other one is, suppose it is not at all not much of that importance, but you choose to do the less important task, then you are wasting your time. So you need to focus properly. And next is waiting until late in the day to do a task. If you can complete a task now but you chose to do it later in the day, then you are wasting your time. You should never be that lazy so that you cannot complete your task on time. So these are some of the time wasters. Next is how to use time effectively. How can we invest our time in something that is going to give us better results or good results? These are some of the tips to use time effectively. So the first one is effective planning. So you need a plan before you do something, before you do a task, before you start anything, you need a planning. Next is setting goals and objectives. So after you have a plan, you need to have certain goals. If you do not have any kind of goal, if you do not have a motive, if you do not have a goal, then you won't be able to reach any destination. So that is why you need a goal. Then setting deadlines. You need to set certain deadlines for each and every task. If you do not set deadlines, then that means you'll keep on working and working and working. So you need to keep certain deadlines for each and every work. Next is delegation of responsibilities. So you have to delegate responsibilities. That means you have to assign responsibilities to the co-workers, to the team members, so that you can systematically work together, complete the task on time, and also achieve your goals. Next is prioritizing activities as per their importance. So you need to prioritize, then only you'll be able to manage time properly. On the basis of importance, you need to figure out what should be done in the beginning and what are the other tasks that should follow it. Next is spending the right time on the right activity. So you need to also figure out the amount of time that you are going to invest on each and every activity. If there is a task which can be completed within an hour, you cannot take 5 hours to complete that task. So while you plan, you need to also fix a specific time for a specific activity. So this is how you can use your time effectively.